See, many of you keep on talking about what happened in your spirit. That is why you see delays. I went to church, they gave me a prophecy, and this and that and that. I will show you something here. You see, when you are in church, you receive a prophecy, nothing happens. No devil knows. A place of his presence is a place where there has been what? An encryption. A code has been placed in the atmosphere. So whenever you are in the presence of God, say here, all the things we say here, no enemy can take it. But there is a problem you have. If Satan can hear you, then it's because you open a certain door for Satan to hear you. I will show you something. Because see, let me not rush. So of these soothsayers knew what he was talking about. Now, this is where we're going to be very mind-blowing. Let's go to Daniel 10 verse 13. But the prince, let's read together. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia, Daniel 10:13. 1 and 20 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came, helped me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. Now I am come to make thee understand the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days. So this was Gabriel, the angel Gabriel, and as he was about to release a message, he says that he was withstood by the prince of Persia. That means he began to fight with the prince of Persia so that he will release the message. Have you ever prayed and it's like you prayed, you are not seeing the answer coming to you? See, the problem is not the answer. God answers prayer immediately you pray, but the release of the answer is always the problem. He said that the moment you set your heart to pray, I heard you, I answered you. But whilst I was bringing your answer, there was this prince of Persia that withstood me. Now you think that the prince of Persia withstood him so that he would stop from bringing the information that he had to Daniel? No. When you go further, you understand that the prince of Persia withstood him. He wanted the information for himself. Now I'll show you this one. Because they don't know what is coming. So they can fight like Michael and Gabriel in the air. So they can take the information they have and know, okay, this is what God is planning. No, I don't forget what I'm trying to say. I'm going to show you right now. No, don't worry. Let's go. Now let's come to the verse 20-21. Then said he, knowest thou wherefore I come unto thee? Let's read together. And now will I return to fight with the prince of Persia. And when I am gone forth, lo, the prince of Grecia shall come. Shall come to who? Daniel. Now let's see something. But I will shew thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth. And there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael your prince. So what I carry, the message I'm bringing you, nobody have this message except Michael your prince. Now, why were they rushing for this message? In the next chapter, you will read that the message was about the Greece kingdom and the Persia kingdom. Oh, you're not getting me here. So they were rushing to take the message from Gabriel, that they will know what is coming to happen to their kingdom, and they will go ahead of God. So when he brought the message to Daniel, he said, do not see Grecia, the prince of Grecia, come to you. That means Daniel met the prince of Grecia, and what was he coming to? He was coming to take the information Gabriel relayed to what? Daniel. Now the question is, when Gabriel was talking to Daniel about the message in the next chapter, didn't they hear? Didn't the prince of Grecia and the prince of Persia hear? Then God gave me an understanding. In the realms of the spirits, you do not hear a message, it is given unto you. Come on, you are not here with me. You do not hear a message, it was given unto. Can I show you even more? So even in the air, when God was giving the message to Gabriel, they couldn't hear. When Gabriel was coming and told Daniel about the message, they still couldn't hear. So until Prince of Grecia will come to Daniel and say, what happened? What did Gabriel say? And Daniel said, okay, I'm never know what's going to happen. So I thought powerful beings like angels, when you are talking from even like 100 meters or 100 kilometers, they could hear. Now the most shocking part, can I show you something here? The most shocking part is that in the Garden of Eden, when Adam a commandment that do not eat of the tree in the midst of the garden, Satan was already in the garden. Nah, you don't get me here. But when Satan came to Eve, he said, what did he tell you? Did he say? Because he didn't know what was talking about in the garden. Because the message was not given to Satan, it was given to Adam. So it was encrypted in the code that Satan could not understand. But how did Satan know it was about a tree? I want to show you something here. The Bible said that the serpent was the most subtle. Now, can I show you something here? How did Satan know? You see, the problem with the law, I will show you something very interesting. Now, unless you don't want to learn, I can close. So in the spirit realm, you cannot hear a message. So the fact that Satan was in this room doesn't mean that Satan will hear the message I'm trying to tell Robert. No. Even when I was talking to them, it was encrypted in a certain dimension. I gave it to them. That is why some people will catch something, some people will not catch anything. Because what I'm saying is encrypted in a certain dimension. I don't know if you're getting me here. Those who don't understand encrypted, when you go to your WhatsApp, you are making a call, they have encrypted your call so that nobody else will have access to your call with whoever you are calling. Those who have stored baby and all that, you know, your call, some of your calls is very weird and very troublesome. WhatsApp can't let it go anywhere. The kind of things you say there, I lie. If it goes outside, WhatsApp will be in trouble. Now, in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 7, can I shock you even more? 2 verse 7 to 8. Sorry, let's read. But we speak the wisdom of God. Are you listening? In a mystery. See, he said we can speak the wisdom of God in a certain dimension of mystery. No, you don't understand. Mystery means there is no revelation. Nobody will understand. Only them can hear. Only them can have it. So they speak the wisdom of God in a mystery. Are you listening? Even the hidden wisdom, listen, which God ordained before the world unto our glory. Listen very well. Which none of the princes of this world knew. The prince of Grecia did not know. The prince of Persia did not know. And these are angels that are falling. And he said that what God ordained before the foundation, none of the princes knew. As if they had known, they would not have crucified the Lord. Now that is not it. Let me shock you. Do you know that there were times Jesus told his disciples he's going to die? And they said, the Bible said that these people did not still know that he was going to die for this purpose. They thought Jesus would die and not come back again. But Jesus made a statement. Can I shock you with a scripture here? He was there with disciples and he was teaching them. And he said, hey, listen, Mark 9:31. Let's see. Mark 9:31. For he taught his disciples and said unto them, Son of man, the Son of Man is delivered into the hands of men, and they shall kill him. And after that he is killed, he shall rise on the third day. Now you think if a demon or a principality have heard that Jesus rose on the third day, Jesus? No. How didn't they hear this one? Because Jesus was speaking in an encrypted realm. So even though he was speaking, it was not given to them, given to the disciples, not them. Somebody is not here with me. So they did not know. So it's not everything that you say outside that a devil can know. It depends on the encryption. But the problem is, you see, even for the devil to read your mind, he uses what I call the spiritual AI.